And we are live from Great Southern Bank Arena on the campus of Missouri State University in Springfield, Missouri. It's the 78th annual Blue and Gold Tournament, the Blue Division Championship. The Republic Tigers taking on the Nixa Eagles. It's a COC matchup, a Class 6 District 5 matchup. Two of the top teams in the area going head-to-head for the ship. I'm Brady Reton alongside my partner Aiden Hopkins and Trey Hartwell. Guys, how you doing today?
Doing good. We're in for a good one.
We are in for a good one. Two COC schools, two Class 6 District 5 schools facing off against each other. And the other championship was also between two Class 6 District 5 schools. So that district is just loaded, and they have taken over the Blue and Gold here.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have. It was Central absolutely dominating. I mean, destroying Glendale 77-47. And Aiden, you said it. You said coming into this game, Central is going to outmatch Glendale by a lot. And it happened. The average margin of victory from Central in the Blue and Gold was 36.5 points.
It's ridiculous.
That is absolutely insane, and it shows the talent of this Central team. Granted, there were two major players that they did not have to run into on their way to a Blue and Gold championship, being Kickapoo and Nixa, as I would assume that those games would be very close. As we saw Nixa losing to Central by 1 earlier this year, that would be a very close contest, and I'm sure a lot of people wanted to see that in the Blue and Gold.
Last night, the Eagles took on Fair Grove in a very, very close matchup. 45-39, the lowest scoring game of the season thus far, and it was Kevon Flint, the 5'11 junior, doing all the scoring for the Eagles, 12 points, and the finishing Flint had was incredible. How athletic he was getting to the hoop was unreal.
Yeah, 100%. He is such a great player, and we saw that throughout the whole game. And only 6 Eagles finding their way into the scoring column last night, and that's kind of a low, because usually everybody usually finds their way into the column, but they just could not find a way. And Kevon Flynn at 12, Devin Kemp 9, Adam Nye had 8 with 8 rebounds. So they just have to find a way that when they're in such a tough defensive game, they're going to have to find a way to get everyone on the board. But they did what they had to do to get that win, especially against a really tough, strategizing team that Fair Grove is. And that's a big win for Brock Blanchett and the Nixa Eagles this year.
So we're going to take a quick break and send it down to the PA announcer for starting lineups. We will be back.
Championship time. It's the Blue Division Championship game. It'll feature the Republic Tigers and the Nixa Eagles. Well, this will be the starters for tonight's game. Starting lineup brought to you by.
Hey, be careful.
It's Best local choice.
Hey, don't mess his jacket up, man. You mess his jacket up, you gotta deal with these.
I can't wait.
Now let's meet the Republic Tigers. Starting forward, the 6'5" seed, number 12, James Rexroth. And forward, the 6'1" senior, number 13, Alan Evans. Starting at center for the Tigers, the 6'7", number 15, C.J. Buell. At guard, the 6'1" junior, number 10, Bradley Hegwood. And at the other guard, the 5'10" senior, wearing number 4, Jordan Douglas. Head coach of the Tigers is Tim Brown. Let's meet
And we are back moments away from tip-off. It's the Republic Tigers taking on the Nixa Eagles. On the court for the Tigers wearing their away blacks, it'll be Jordan Douglas, Brinley Hagwood, James Rechtroke, Aslan Eachbeck, and CJ Yule. For the Eagles, it'll be Devin Kemp, Jackson Cantwell, Adam McKnight, Garrett Hines, and Josh Peters. The Eagles wearing the white. It'll be Yule and Cantwell meeting at the Bear.
Oof, I think Cantwell has some competition.
This might be the first time this year that Cantwell has some competition.
Yule being the transfer from Monette. Lining up against Cantwell. The tip is away and won by Cantwell. Now
Never
it's
mind.
in the hands of Devin Kemp. In the corner, here's Hines. Hines guarded by Hagwood. Rotated around. Here's Kemp. Kemp brings it out into the front court, swings it around. Hines, top of the key. McKnight back near corner over Hines. Hines driving, pulls it back out. McKnight back to Hines. Hines far wing, top of the key. Now Peters in the corner. The Eagles continue to swing it around the perimeter. A deep three from Devin Kemp is no good. Fighting for the board will be McKnight. Posted up, kicking out to Cantwell. Picking up his dribble and now back to Hines. Hines to Kemp. Kemp pulls it back out. Little lob pass over to Peters. McKnight driving through the lane, takes one step before he puts it on the ground. Traveling violation, Republic basketball.
Not the possession the Eagles wanted out of the break. Got a turnover. Got an offensive rebound, so it wasn't a terrible possession. Would have liked to finish with points, though.
Here's Hagwood, the junior, to bring it on. Step back on Kemp, shots fired away, no good. Rebound, Cantwell.
That's a great board by Jackson Cantwell. Powered off by 6'7" CJ Uhl and comes down with it.
Here's Hines, far wing, pulls it back out, kicks it up top to McKnight. Rotated around, here is Josh Peters. Peters picks up his dribble, gets it over Kemp. Kemp coming off of McKnight's screen, bounce pass over, driving baseline will be Peters, picks up his dribble, fading away. No good, fighting for the board, but it'll end up in the hands of Jordan Douglas.
Cantwell almost got to that one. He just tipped it out right into the hands of Douglas.
2 minutes into the game and no one yet to score. Here's Rexroad, hands it back off. Jordan Douglas kicked into the corner. Here's Yule. Yule stands in front of the Eagles bench. Rotated back around. Rexroad guarded by McKnight, hands it off Hagwood. Hagwood now driving. Back out, pump fake, driving through the lane. Puts a shot up, blocked by Peters. Now moving up court fast will be Devin Kemp. Kemp driving through the lane to the rim, no good. Rebound Rexroad.
Well, Peters known as a shot maker, but he has really shown up on the defensive end, getting blocks left and right here in this Blue and Gold tournament.
Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Cantwell.
Another tough rebound.
Two of the area football starters going at it in the paint, Cantwell and Rexroad. Here near wing is Hines, pull it back out. Top of the key will be McKnight. Now Hines over Peters, rotated around the perimeter. Back over McKnight. Finds Peters near corner, and he will travel Republic basketball.
Blanchett's already exhausted.
He is. I can't blame him right now.
3 minutes.
3 minutes and no score from either team. Nixa's playing very solid on the defensive end. They just need to get their offense going. They have not gone inside to Cantwell yet. I think that's where they need to get the majority of their points.
Hagwood driving through the lane, off the glass, and it will roll in for two, and the Tigers strike first.
It's a tough shot.
Hines driving through the lane on Douglas, picks up his dribble. Now Kemp. Kemp far wing. The Eagles swinging around the perimeter, pulled back out into the front court is Peters. Deep three-point shot from Hines, no good off the back iron. Rebound Rexroad.
It's not a bad shot for him.
Driving through the lane, lose control of the basketball. It'll be Eagles basketball.
Been a lot of turnovers.
tons of turnovers, and shocking coming from the Eagles.
And the Tigers both.
Yeah, both usually high-scoring teams.
Just both strong defensively along with that high scoring, and that's kind of where this is happening at.
Here's Cantwell posted up, looking back. Door is McKnight to finish at the hoop.
That's why
and the Eagles get up on the board.
That's why you give Jackson Cantwell a touch. Just what boys were saying. You're saying give him a touch, because right when that happens, he's not going to score every time, but he's going to open up, something happens, and just like that.
Hagewood, 15-footer. He drills it. But Kemp's going to move it up fast. He'll drive through the lane, kick it over Hines. Back in the corner, left open will be Kemp. His three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Yule.
Wide open. You got to hit those.
Hagewood to bring it up. Guarded by Kemp. Hagewood hands it off. Here's Douglas. Douglas guarded by Hines. Back to Hagewood. Hagewood in front of the Eagles bench. Now Yule. Yule stands at the high post. 15-footer is good.
Tough shot.
And the Eagles find themselves down by 4 with 3 minutes left here in the first. Driving baseline, Peters kicks it out, Kemp. Kemp's pass tip but finds McKnight. McKnight, bounce pass inside to Cantwell. Cantwell lays it off the glass for an easy 2.
Just gotta give him a touch every possession, I would say, honestly.
Jace Combs will head to the scores table. So will Kevon Flint. Here's Yule, kicked into the corner. Hagewood looks inside for Rexroth. Fouled hard there by McKnight with 2:25 left. Rexroth will go to the line to shoot 2.
I guess we know who's coming out.
It's a lot more fun to be over on this side of the court.
First shot is good. We're going to see Kevon Flint, Jace Combs come in, Hines, and Adam check out. Also coming into the game will be Riley Tan and Davin Parks.
I was yelling at Devin, too. I was like, hey, you're out.
Oh, Devin's still in the game. It's Adam that's out.
I know, that's fine, man. That's fine. Yeah.
I got you.
Second free throw is fired away, and it is good. 2 for 2 coming from Rexroth. Also, Kaysen Beckmeyer checking in for the Tigers.
Combs thought about that one.
Here's Combs left open for 3. It's good, and Combs gets the three-point game started.
Thought about that one, too, when he hit it. It was a good shot from Combs.
Hagwood to Rexroth. Rexroth starts his dribble, back off. Three-point shot, tip, but a foul's going to be called. Hagwood going to the line to shoot 3. I thought that was a great defensive play there by
He was
Josh
fighting over
Peters.
the screen. It was just a tough situation to be in, but I thought he cleanly got a tip on that.
First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good. Some big free throws coming from Hagwood. And he drills all 3 of them. 11-7. Here's Kevon Flint. Picks up his dribble, kicking around will be Combs. Coming off of Kemp's screens, Combs. Driving through the lane, finds Cantwell. In the corner will be Kemp back to the top of the key. One more time. Corner 3, no good. Rebound, Tan. Riley Tan, the 5'10 sophomore leading the offense for the Tigers. Here's Rexroth, standing at the top of the key. Hands it back off. Actually, doesn't hand it off, but it's poked free there by Peters, diving on the ground. Kept alive by Kemp. Now Kemp's going to push it up. Driving through the lane, hands it off Peters. Floating through the air off the glass, and it will roll in. 4-2.
Good shot for Peters. Good things are happening for Nixa when they get the ball on the inside. They need to get touches down inside the lane. every possession down the floor.
Cutting back door, Hagewood, and it is good. What a look from Tan. 53 seconds left in the first. Kemp to control. .40 left, swung around the perimeter. Standing at the Great Southern Bank Arena logo will be Flint. Kevon Flint loses control of his dribble, pick back up. Combs now with 30 seconds left. Cantwell bringing on the screen. Foul's going to be called on Riley Tan.
My question here is, Cantwell usually gets some time when to sit on the bench the first quarter, and CJ Uhl just got his time, so when is right now. Cantwell's going to come out.
We're going to see Meltebarger check in. Also Randy Flint, so we're going to have both Flint brothers plus Peters, Combs, and Meltebarger on the court. It'll be Tan, Beckemeyer, Parks, and Yule.
Didn't see Meltebarger at all yesterday, which is kind of uncharacteristic.
19 seconds left. Flint stands at the Bear. The Eagles look to make a mark going into the end of the first. Bringing it on the screen will be Meltebarger. Trying to split two defenders as Flint loses control of the basketball. It's being pushed up court. Here's Parks driving through the lane. At the buzzer, throws it up way short, and the Eagles find themselves down going into the quarter for the first time all tournament.
It'll be Republic basketball when we get out of the break. What do the Eagles have to do different?
They need to get the ball into the inside more.
Yeah, I mean, Cantwell looks so dominant down
Every
there.
time he gets a touch, it's either a pass out or he's finishing at the rim. And I don't know if it was me and Aiden or me and Brady talking about this beforehand, but Nixa needs to utilize the in and out, inside out basketball more. Give it to Cantwell, let him go to work, and then if there's something open, find someone outside, and that's worked a couple times today so far.
Yeah, and I've also noticed Republic is beating those screens really easily. I mean, no matter who it is, if it's Cantwell, McKnight, Meltebarger, Republic has done a really good job of either switching off the screen or, working through it.
Yeah, the screeners need to seal better if they're going on a pick and roll. They really need to hold those screens well. And then if you get a switch, you can attack the advantage that you just created for yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
Thanks, Aiden.
Yeah, this Eagles defense, this Eagles offense is going to have to get something going if they want to stay in this game.
Hagewood picks up his dribble, swings around the perimeter. Here's Douglas. Douglas guarded by Combs. Now Yule. Yule guarded by McKnight. Back to Hagewood, switching on. McKnight looking inside for Yule. Diving on the ground will be Yule. Looking for anybody. Somehow finds Hagewood in the short corner. Shot is no good. One-hand snag by McKnight. He'll push it up court. It's a 3-on-4 pulled out by Hines. Three-point shot, no good.
Got to hit the threes. Nixa just can't find it. Combs is the only one to hit one so far.
That's been the problem in every game that the Eagles have lost. I believe, not lost, but struggling, I should say, is three-point shooting.
Yule hands it off Hagewood. Hagewood using Yule's screen, looking inside for Yule. Back in the corner, here's Douglas. His three-point shot, no good. Now McKnight with another rebound. He pushes it up court, poked free. Now it's going to be Abish going through the lane, fading away, no good. Rebound, Randy Flint.
That's a bad shot selection by him.
It really is. 2-on-2 fast break. You got to find something else.
15-footer from McKnight off the front iron, and it will roll in.
Hear the entire city of Nixa hold their breath when the ball is on the rim right now.
13-11, 6:25 left. Here's Yule over Parks. Parks now Hagewood. Foul's going to be called. I believe it's going to be on Adam McKnight.
It's his second.
And Cantwell's coming in.
My favorite referee is slowly starting to fade. I like this guy.
Republic looking for anybody, but it will be Parks to get the inbound. Flint guarding tightly, foul
Fading away.
Feel about it.
Golly.
Slowly but surely. Abish to be the trigger man. He gets it up. Douglas. Picking up his dribble will be Parks. Now Haywood.
It's been a long time since I've seen an under the basket inbound play work.
Yule stands at the three-point line. Pokes free there by Peters. Back out. 5:57, 13-11 is your score.
Shoot it.
Now Yule. Abish driving through, picks up his dribble, looking for Parks back door, and he will give it over to Randy Flint for the Eagles. He'll drive to the hoop, finds Cantwell back door, and it is good. Flint to Cantwell.
Josh and Randy are coming in.
Here's Haywood, and he'll be poked free, but falling to the ground. Foul charge to Jace Combs.
I didn't see a whole lot of contact there, but
I couldn't tell if he tripped over his own feet or what
that's
it
what
was.
I was thinking too.
We'll see Combs and Peters check out into the game. Kemp and Foster. The Eagles going with more of a shorter look. Haywood, short corner shot, way too far. Rebound Foster. Here's Cramp in transition. He'll pull it back out around the perimeter. Foster flashes top of the key. That'll be Flint. Inside Cantwell. Rolling through. What a finish from Jackson Cantwell.
What a finish at the basket.
Blanchett's laughing.
That was the most awkward looking layup I've ever seen in my life.
It works though, every time.
It does work.
Haywood, three-point shot, no good off. Back iron, Parks grabs the board.
Randy, chill.
Back over Parks, driving baseline. Picks up his dribble, back. Well, no. Foul will be called. Aiden is loose. Is good.
Almost an and one. On three.
Floater rolls in and out, rebound Rexroth.
I never.
Full, no good, grab by Foster. Foster to move it. Picks up his dribble. Here's Randy.
after that. Yeah. After CJ just shot one. So
You see a little
Back over Rexroth. Rexroth driving in on Hines. Poke free there by Kemp. But the foul will be called first. Riley Tan and Josh Peters will sit down at the
rankings.
He's not falling.
He's not falling anyway.
What is that saying, Trey?
do you think they're good calls?
Out. Ball don't lie.
Rexroth's first free throw
I'm
is
2 for
no
2.
good.
I'm 2 for 2 on ball don't. And he hits the
Second free throw. Foster over Kemp. Now Flint. High post. Cantwell looking for his face. The Eagles take a lead.
Brock Blancett does not have a big smile on his face right now, though.
He's not agreeing with the
He's not happy. Calling a hand check on or once a hand check.
Douglas coming off the screen and one. Jordan Douglas.
How does he fall every time he takes a three? Every single time he takes a three, somehow on the ground. It's truly impressive. Truly impressive to me.
That he keeps a good shot, too. That's what's even, like.
He somehow touches the hardwood every single time he takes a shot. It's very impressive to me.
And a big three-pointer. Hines is going to check in. (24-21) with a minute 43.
That was a really aggressive shut up.
Brandon. Yeah, he's making me mad today.
Especially on air.
Foster over Kemp. His three-point shot, no good. Fighting for the board, Cantwell. Back out, Kemp. Kemp fading away, and one.
What a shot from Devin Kemp. I think I'm serious this time, though. Jackson Cantwell could get a triple-double today. He's gotten 3 or 4 assists and a lot of rebounds right now.
He has. You're not lying.
I was joking about the Devin Kemp one. I was just making fun of you, but I'm serious about
Devin's
Cantwell.
also probably on pace for a lot of points.
A lot of points, yes. He ties the game up with a free throw there.
Devin Kemp has unlocked takeover mode. Here's Riley Tan. Crosses the timeline right at the 50-second mark, guarded by Foster. Here's Douglas, 45. Back to Tan. Tan guarded by Foster now. Step back. Tan will set up the Republic offense, driving through the lane. Looks to go to the hoop. Can't finish. Rebound, Peters.
Nixa has a chance to take a lead into the halftime break.
And Blancett calls for one shot. With 21 points, 2 seconds left. 24-24 is your score. Kemp's going to stand at the massive Bear standing in Great Southern Bank Arena. 10 seconds now. Peters to bring on the screen. Here's Hines. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound Rexroth. 2 seconds left. Deep shot, falls way short.
I don't know if way is the word I would use. That was pretty close.
That was pretty close. It was a little bit to the right.
24-24 going into halftime. It's a very low scoring game.
Go Eagles.
Go. Eagles, Gray, you got anything?
I don't. We'll come back later with a halftime recap.
We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. Technical difficulties we've been having throughout the night. It's been a struggle. It's been a real struggle. But if you're just now tuning in, I'm Brady Retone alongside Aiden Hopkins and Trey Hartwell. Guys, what do we think about half number 1?
Defense. Lots of it.
Defense is the key headline right now for both sides of the ball. Only 24 points for either one. Either team is insane for how high-powered both this Republic Tigers and Nixa Eagles teams play.
Yeah, 100%. I was just watching both teams' warm-ups, and they were kind of hard to watch after halftime. I wasn't seeing any shots falling for either one.
Yeah, that's a true statement.
And I think it's going to continue to be a low-scoring game, but it's going to be, I think it's just going to be who pulls ahead in the third.
Yeah, it's going to be, I guarantee you, it's going to be fighting the post for the rest of the game. I'm not going to see many three-point shots being taken because both teams are not looking hot from three.
24-24. Eagles basketball to start the third. The Nixa Eagles looking for title number 12 in the blue and gold. Behinds to pass it in to Devin Kemp. Kemp now over in front of the Eagles bench. Here is Peters. Peters to Hines. Now Kemp, McKnight driving through the lane, tucks through up the glass, and it is good.
That's a great play out of the halftime break. Blanchett knew what he was doing there. 26-24, the Eagles have a lead.
Here's Rexroth standing at the three-point line. Now Yule. Yule looking for anybody. Looks inside, taken away. One-hand snag by McKnight. He's in transition 3-on-3. Kemp corner three. Rolls in and out. Rebound McKnight. Hammered by Yule. (26-24) with 7:16 left. Sorry about the scoreboard. We're trying to get it to work right now. I don't know if we are getting it to work. It looks like Burns is over here doing it. First free throw from McKnight, rolls in and out.
Big free throw there. He got Brad's favorite word, mauled, down low.
He
got mauled.
He really did there. And it's off the side of the rim. Now Haywood, the trigger man.
Probably can't see the rim after that hit. He's probably seeing double of everything.
7:06, sitting at the top of the key. Hands it off. Douglas, pump fake. Deep two, no good.
He almost fell there.
But he didn't make it. If he fell, he probably would have hit it. He's 100% whenever he hits the ground after shooting it. He's 0% whenever he doesn't hit the ground after
Abish standing at the bear. Douglas coming off the screen. Now driving, step back, fade away, rolls in. All tied up now at 26.
Not Jackson Cantwell scoring that, as Rick Jester just said.
Pump fake driving to the hoop will be Peters. Knowing Sterling says the foul is on the ground after a great finish from Josh Peters.
Still hasn't fallen on my leaderboard.
I wonder why, Trey.
I'm not saying why. You can infer your own reasons.
The trigger man here looking wide open, Josh Peters. See, he gets a hard body there from Yule. 6:22, Eagles up by 2.
Devin Kemp is reading the plays right now. I think that he read
fading away, Haywood. It will find the bottom of the net. Here's Peters. Kicks around McKnight. McKnight in the corner. Hines. Back around the perimeter. Peters driving. Posted up on a bish. Kicks it out. Foul will be called first.
Both teams looking a little bit more offensive-minded right now. 4 points out of both teams in the first 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
I think at this point in the first quarter, it was still 0-0.
I think
Peters, 12-footer, no good. Please. Rebound McKnight. He'll pull it back out beyond the arc. Finds Kemp wide open down low. It rolls in.
Kemp lets out a little laugh there. He doesn't know how that one
How
fell.
in the world did he just hit that?
I
That
don't
was
know.
the weirdest
But
looking
he
shot
is
ever.
so small, it's impossible to see him.
Agreed.
Here's Rexroth pulling it back out.
I didn't know what to say to that.
Shot by Hagewood, and it's blocked by Peters. Here's Kemp. Hands it off Hines. Hines to McKnight. Now Peters. Near wing. Top of the key. McKnight, jab step in the corner. Hines. Driving to the hoop, fading away.
Ooh,
Will roll
that
in.
is a tough shot. That's the Eagles' biggest lead of the night now, 32-28. The first time they've been up by 2 possessions or more.
Abish.
Got the scoreboard now, guys.
Cutting through the lane, blocked by Cantwell was Hagewood. Rexroth kicks out for Douglas. His three-point shot, no good. Foul called on Devin Kemp as he cuts out his legs.
Every time.
He didn't hit that one, though.
I don't care. He finds a way to the line every single time. I mean, applaud the man. I give up.
We've got a touchdown in the Cotton Bowl, guys.
Is that a Cody Schrader
It's now
touchdown?
not 3-0 anymore.
I love to see it.
My goodness.
Douglas drills the first one.
Took about 80% of the game to get a touchdown on the board.
Second free throw is also good.
We have the scoreboard now.
And the third one falls. In the corner, Hines driving back out. Here's Kemp one more time. Hines near wing three, no good.
Have the Eagles made a 3 yet?
Combs.
Yeah, Combs made
Oh,
one.
yes. Classic.
Abish controls the ball for the Tigers. Working off a Rexroth screen. Rexroth standing beyond the arc. Hesitates. Now Hagewood pump fake. Driving through the lane off the glass. No good. Tipping it around. Falling for it will be Kemp.
I think he might be close to a triple-double.
Foul's going to be called on Devin
Oh.
Kemp. Republic basketball. The Eagles still lead by 1. Randy Flint and Jace Combs to check in. Out comes Devin Kemp and Garrett Hines.
Kemp picked up his 3rd foul there.
Kemp's 3rd, and that's a big one as he has 9 points on the night. He had 7 in quarter number 2. Rexroth hands it off Abish. 3:29. Bish stands at the logo. Bounce, high post, Parks over Rexroth. Back to Abish, 3-point shot, no good. Foul's gonna be called as McKnight hits the ground hard.
He's taking a beating today.
He is.
He takes a beating every game.
Almost as much as the Nixa cheerleaders on the past 3 days.
The matchup we've been waiting for all day has finally occurred. Randy Flint and James Rexroth are on the same court right now.
As Rexroth and Flint battled it out this fall on the gridiron. High post, McKnight fading away, no good. Tipped out, fighting for the board off the
great
legs of
play.
Parks. What a play from McKnight.
That's
Almost took out Christian Marsh over there courtside, though.
almost took out that Republic player's family tree. That was a
Flint driving baseline, and a charge will be taken by Jordan Douglas.
fading away.
Nixa still holding on to the lead. They're playing very solid on the defensive end as of late.
Abish to Hagewood. Hagewood now driving on Flint to the hoop, fading away. Foul's going to be called, no good off the back iron.
No shot? What?
Sterling loves to call fouls on the floor.
You know, maybe Sterling doesn't like you. Have you ever thought about that?
That had nothing. That was not a critique on Sterling. I'm just saying that almost every time there's been a foul on the drive, the shot's waved off. He's most likely right. I'm not arguing. I'm just pointing out a fact here.
Here's Rexrow into the front court, 240. Hands it off, Abish. So he sets up the Tigers offense, gets it to Rexrow. Now off-ball screening Parks. Back over Abish, hands it off Douglas. Douglas guarded by Kevon Flint. Douglas picks up his dribble, looks for Haywood. Haywood with 2:13 left. Now Douglas coming off a Rexroad screen, controls the ball. Another screen from Rexroad. Haywood now, pump fake. In the far corner, shot
Blocked.
is way off.
Maybe.
Rebound Rexroad. Posted up on Cantwell, poked free there by Combs. He stands in the corner looking, cutting is Haywood and one. Brindley Haywood.
Brindley Haywood. Count the basket. The foul's on number 11, Chase Combs. That's his second personal. Team foul number 5.
It's 2 on Combs.
The line, he'll shoot 1.
Free throw is good, and he will convert on the and one, giving the Tigers a 2-point lead. Combs is going to move it up fast. Actually, that is Kevon Flint to bring the ball up. 3-point shot, no good from Combs. Put back and one, Adam McKnight.
Count the basket.
Huge play to answer on the other side.
Freshman.
He is, in fact, a freshman, and that was an impressive play out of Adam McKnight.
He's a freshman who's going to have an impressive next 3 years. And he converts on the and one to take a 1-point lead.
And Nixa moves into a full court press.
I knew it was going to happen sooner than later, and here it is. Looking inside, wide open, Parks, and it is good.
Defense just lost him. He was wide open there. He's not as small as Devin Kemp either.
Flint over to Combs, 1:20. Combs back to Flint. Combs stands at the Bear, hands it off McKnight. McKnight pulls it back out, bounce pass to Flint, 1:08. Combs comes off a screen, his 3-point shot, finds the bottom of the net, deep three from Jace Combs.
Big time play from Jace Combs.
Abish to Douglas with 50 seconds left.
This Floor and the Combs family have a great relationship.
We've seen 4 generations of Combs, actually not 4 generations, 4 brothers.
4
play.
generations.
4
My
generations would be a
goodness.
lot, but Davin Parks traveling. 4 different Combs play on the court.
How old is this person?
Yeah, my bad, guys, my bad.
Golly.
my
You've
bad.
been commentating basketball for a long time.
The scoreboard time is not exactly where it's at. It's 36 seconds currently.
It's about accurate, actually, from what I'm looking at anyway.
Well, per Jordan Burns. He-
Okay.
Yeah, told me to repeat it. Yeah.
Oh.
24 seconds left.
The man can do it all.
Flint stands at the logo. The Eagles lead by 2. Blanks it over here, having a word with Adam McKnight. 14 seconds left.
We saw this to start overtime in one of the third place games.
Setting the screen will be McKnight. 7 seconds left.
Just putting on
Flint.
the moves.
Pull up jumper, no good. Fighting for the board. McKnight falling to the ground hard, and he hits his head. No foul called. Going into half, 38-36, Nixa leads. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. And final 8 minutes of holiday basketball is here. It will be Republic basketball to start the fourth. Driving to the hoop will be Parks off the glass and one, Devin Parks.
That's 4 on Devin Kemp, too.
And
That was on Bryce, I think.
Brad. Foul charge to Bryce Foster.
I truly don't know what else he could have done about that. Oh, that was on Foster. My fault. Ball don't lie.
Free throw is no good, but we're going to have a lane violation.
Oh, my goodness.
Will ball not lie twice?
Second free
Because
throw
I already said it.
is away,
Oh.
no good.
Oh, okay.
But the rebound by Rexroth. It's all tied up. 38 all.
Hold it for 8 minutes to get the final shot.
Oh, please, no.
Here's
Seen enough of
Rexroth.
that.
In the corner, Douglas looks inside. Straight up and down. Haywood fading away. No good. Rebound, McKnight.
We're gonna
He's
attack
going to push it
Devin.
up court. Here's Combs. His three-point shot. Bullseye! Jace Combs, timeout, Nixa Eagles. 41-38 and a big shot coming from the junior.
The man could shoot.
He can shoot.
I mean, we've said it. His dad said it on the doc. Jace is the best shooter in the family, and he's really proven himself.
I agree with that. That is Kale's a good shooter.
He's just so strong inside.
He just works his way to the inside, and then Jalen, he is also a good shooter, but again, he just works his way inside. But Jace is just a solid shooter.
Then there's one more.
There's one more.
Jalen Norman, Kale Combs, Jace Combs, Braden Combs.
Braden, yeah.
Braden was also
a really
good
shooter.
driver, yeah.
Yeah, really, again, a really good shooter that just worked his way to the inside and just used his athleticism to get there. But
And I'm excited to see Combs take more of a role at a guard position next year, too, because we've seen his moments of driving to the hoop. Haywood to bring it up court.
it's up by 3. 7 minutes to play.
Here's a Bish guarded by Flint, cutting back door. Foul's going to be called on Devin Kemp, and that's his 4th.
Randy Flint coming in.
Devin checks out of the game. In comes Randy Flint.
That was a very touchy foul.
Three-point shot from Douglas is good.
We got a tie game again.
Here's McKnight, top of the key. Driving to the hoop, finds Flint to Randy Flint. Now Combs left open. His three-point shot falls short. Rebound, Haywood. Combs having the only 2 three-pointers coming from the Eagles.
3. He had one the first.
Three-point shot from Haywood, no good. Soaring through the air will be Kevon Flint. He'll drive to the hoop, tucking it, falling to the ground. Blocking foul called on Jordan Douglas.
I would not want to be the one in front of that.
Dude, he's a hard runner.
Yeah, I
He
know.
is a very hard runner.
I mean, he's like very light, but he's a hard runner.
Got Josh Peters coming in.
The Nixa senior checks back in, seen as more of the leader on the team. He catches the ball at the top of the key. Finds Flint in the corner inside. Cantwell posted up on Rexroth, fading away. Foul's going to be called on the ground.
By Sterling. Called another foul on the ground.
That one was on the ground.
That one was, yes. I'm just saying. I'm
Yeah,
making
yeah,
a
yeah,
joke over here.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, Trey. Jump ball to Peters inside, fading away. Up
Oh,
the front,
my
iron
goodness.
rolls in.
How in the world did he just make that shot? That was a big-time shot from the senior.
Watching him shoot never gets old.
Randy's got to chill on that.
Haywood driving to the hoop and he lays it in after he burns Randy Flint.
With definitely going for the steal. He gets stuck behind. Couldn't catch up.
Here's McKnight, hands it off. Peters, his three-point shot to the left, and Cantwell decides not to dive into the cheerleaders there to try to save him.
I think that I would rather have them have the ball in a tie game than kill a couple cheerleaders. That was a
Cantwell is
smart
a
play by Jackson Cantwell.
Very large man.
Peters just not get his touch tonight. I mean, he can't see anything fall.
And which is crazy after his last championship game performance where he tied the three-point record at Nixa.
Yeah.
Here's a Bish. 5:22 left. Now Rexroth. Rexroth stands at the top of the perimeter. Back to Bish, driving through the lane. Picks up his dribble, looking for Parks. He'll step out of bounds. Eagles basketball.
I really thought he called a foul there.
I thought he did too.
I was really confused at first until he pointed it on Mike. We'll see Hines checking the game.
Dang it, Garrett.
Come on.
That's
Go to the X, guys.
You gotta love the scorekeeper. I don't know his name, but I've sat down.
I know his name.
I've sat down and talked to him for quite some time this week, and he said it's his 40th blue and gold, and he's a great guy.
I think that it's just they're so used to the high school score tables. You don't run that far.
Foul called on James Rexroth as the pass was inside to McKnight. Not a fan of the call. That's going to be the fourth team foul and Rexroth's third.
Yeah, that's big. 5 minutes remaining and one foul away from going to the bonus. I think you lied to me, Brady.
Did they not change it? They must have moved it really fast. Here's Combs, hands it off Hines. Hines guarded by Douglas. Over to McKnight. Swings it around. Here's Flint.
Good pass.
McKnight inside. Puts a body into and one. Adam McKnight. Have yourself a night.
Oh, they changed it to 4 fouls. Oh, because they just got one.
They just called a foul, Aiden. Stay hot, kid.
And C.J. Ewell will check in for James Rexroth. Kevon Flint and Bryce Foster will also check in.
Rexroth just picked up his fourth. It's Jimmy Wright is the scorekeeper here.
Jimmy Wright, yeah. Jimmy Wright's a
40th
great
blue
guy.
and gold as the free throw's good by Adam McKnight. It's a three-point game for the Eagles.
He's pretty funny. I sat down and I ate with him the first night here, and he was
character.
Yeah, he's a character.
He's hilarious. I love talking to him. And you can tell on the first 2 nights, whenever it gets late in here, he lays on that substitution horn.
Yes, he does. Douglas over. His three-point shot. No good off the front iron. Jumping up for it will be McKnight and grabbing the board.
It's a big possession for the Eagles. They can make it a big 2-possession game here with a bucket.
Hold for 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay.
I like it, Aiden. Here's Peters over Foster.
I say you
Foster
force
to
a foul.
McKnight. Looks inside, pass poked away, but it'll be Nixa basketball.
I think the move here is to force a foul. Get yourself to the line early and get yourself in that bonus. Because there's still 4 minutes remaining. And if you're already in the bonus right now, so that's big.
Here's Foster, his three-point shot. Bingo! Timeout, Nixa Eagles, and Foster makes it a 6-point game.
Big time play there. The div and go. He inbounded the ball, immediately ran to the corner, and he was wide open for 3.
You know, Foster doesn't make that big of an impact on the offensive side, but when he shoots it, he makes a big one, and now Clayton Hines is getting the NIXA chance going in Great Southern Bank Arena. 49-43.
Never mind.
What are you about to say?
Nothing.
I'm focused right now. That's the jolt of energy Nixa needed.
That was a huge bucket there.
I don't see Republic coming into this game after that energy we went through at Nixa Eagles squad.
And this might be the most emotion I've seen from the Eagles team all year long. I mean, they are.
I haven't gotten a chance to watch every game, but I would have to agree with that.
This
Just
team
watching
is.
this team
I
play
mean, you
this
can tell
year.
they're having fun out there, and they're enjoying every second of it.
And you know what? This will be a really fun rematch in the regular season, and then if we get to see this in district.
I was just about to figure out where they play each other at.
February 6th in Republic.
Oof.
Fading away,
Oh,
shot
big
blocked
block.
by Peters. Rebound, Flint double dribble.
He did not have possession.
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he took a dribble.
He didn't have possession. Let's just go with that.
Oh, I'm agreeing with him. I've hated on Sterling enough tonight. I'm going to agree with him on this call.
Finally. Pass into Haywood. He drives to the hoop. Armbar's going to be called on Flint. And, you know, it's been a lot of ticky-tacky fouls, but, I mean, they've been consistent with it.
This is true. Somewhat. No flow.
No. I like that call. That's good.
Here's Douglas flashing in the corner, but gets it into Yule. Yule kicks it out. Haywood.
They need a big bucket here.
Haywood guarded by Foster over Yule. Timeout. Republic Tigers as the Eagles are having a big defensive stand.
You know, I want one game a year where a high school team has to play with California officials and California rules. So
that would be nice.
So score shot clock and California refs.
It would be
awesome.
like an 80 to 90 game. It'd be a very high scoring game.
There's a ton of talent in this area, but you don't see a lot of high scoring games because teams just can't get into rhythms very quick.
3:38 left here in the fourth. Brock Blancett looking for his fourth total blue and gold champion. His second as a coach. He had 2 at Hillcrest as a player. Also looking for the 12th blue and gold victory for Nixa.
Puts him at second all-time behind Kickapoo, who they're sitting at 13.
Nixa is, tied with Ozark right now at 11?
Yes.
3:33 now. It's going to be a Bish driving baseline, picks up his dribble, gets to Haywood. Haywood now driving through the lane, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound McKnight. 3:23 left.
Big defensive play there by Kevon Flint.
Foster to cross the timeline. Passed over Flint. Flint guarded. Timeout called by Coach Blancett. 49-43, 3:08 left. We'll be back after this short break, brought to you by Central Gas and Propane. And the Eagles faithful yelling at the boys to take it home. Flint though passing into the backcourt. Foster rolls his ankle going for the ball, but ultimately okay. The Eagles break the 3-minute mark here in the fourth, up by 6. Now Peters, guarded by Haywood, driving in on him. Foul's going to be called, and that will send Josh Peters to the line.
Make it an 8-point game here with 2 free throws.
I don't think I saw an elbow.
I did, but also with the arm bars they're calling on the other side, you got to call that.
Free throw from Peters goes in.
It's about being consistent.
Second free throw from Peters also goes in. It's an 8-point game. We're going to see Kason Beckmeyer check into the game for Republic.
He's got to feel inspired right now. He's feeling really inspired.
Here's Haywood setting up the play. Rexroth screen. So he works back and forth between Rexroth. Foul's going to be called on Foster.
No, I think it was Kevon, wasn't it? Nope.
Foster.
Nope.
Stay hot, kid.
I'm not giving you knuckles right now. You should have left him hanging.
Nah.
Pass in. Ooh. Fading away. Hagewood.
Ooh.
No good. Rebound Peters.
Telling him to slow it down. 8-point lead, 2.5 minutes. You don't need a quick shot.
And it gets to the point, at what point does Republic start to foul?
Right there, apparently.
I don't think that was in the game plan.
I don't think it was either, but.
Bryce Foster 3 for 4 from the line. He'll go to the line.
Oh, whoa. We're live over here.
What happened?
Come on, guys.
I didn't hear it. What word did he say? Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say it.
Very bad word.
That's why we aren't. That's why we're trying to say for him to watch his language.
We're gonna go
here.
silent for a second.
Free throw from Foster rolls in. So it's a 9-point lead, 3-possession game. 2:19,
Big free throws here.
52-43. Here's Douglas, gets it to Beckemeyer. Beckemeyer guarded by McKnight. Swung around the perimeter. Here's Hagewood. Hagewood hopping through the lane, fading away, no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. C.J. Ewell will work his way to the scores table.
Kevon Flint, that was textbook defense in my book.
I thought it was too.
That's Flint's second, but it will put Republic in the bonus.
Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. This is how Republic's going to have to come back into this game, is hitting their free throws. It's the best way to get back into a game whenever the clock stopped and you get points.
Hagewood drills the first one. And the second one is good. Peters to bring it up court. Passes the timeline. He'll go coast to coast at the glass. A hard finish from Josh Peters. And fall to the ground, Bryce Peters. Timeout called, but he'll get the jump ball first. He'll stay with the Eagles.
Big time play there.
People are already hitting exits, man.
Wow.
Timeout called by the
Nope,
Republic
warning.
Tigers. Warning.
Warning.
No,
Oh,
timeout.
timeout.
Oh, what?
Yeah, he was yelling timeout.
Should have been a warning. It was way outside of his box.
Yeah, Coach Brown was making his way down towards us.
9-point game, 2 minutes to go. That's desperation time for Republic, as there is a lot of orange heading to the exits right now.
I saw Peters get up, and I knew immediately what was going to happen. I knew he was going to block that pass in. I don't know if that was legal or not, but
he out of bounds?
I think that he established himself inbounds
Yeah, I
whenever
was
he
going to
touched
say
the
he
ball.
has to get inbounds first.
But I think that he did. He just didn't see him there.
there was a ref in my way. I couldn't see it. All I saw was whoever was on the ground. I think it was Foster.
It was Peters on the ground.
No, the one that would go for the ball.
for the ball, yeah. That was Foster.
I want to give a quick shout out to Clayton Hines. He is the only fan on his feet right now clapping for the cheerleaders.
Clayton Hines.
Except for the
brings
Republic fans.
energy.
Except for the Republic fans who are leaving.
the building.
They are also on their feet.
A minute 53 left. 54-45 is the score. The Eagles have 2 timeouts left. Republic has 3. The pass in from Foster. He's a trigger man in the corner. Here's Peters.
Oh, there
Pokes
was the
free,
foul
falling on
there.
the ground. He elbowed pretty hard, but a jump ball. It will be Republic basketball.
I'm sure from our headsets you could hear slap there.
What?
Having a little break here with the table.
Rex Rote's going to come into the game.
He's got 4 fouls. Got to be careful.
Out comes
9-point
Ewell.
game.
I was like, who fouled out? I was very confused.
Yeah, I was confused too. Like, how do you foul out on a jump ball? That's a new one. But not unheard of in this game. Kevon has got to be so motivated right now.
Clayton Hines might be the biggest Kevon Flint fan here. Hagewood's 3, no good. Tipping around, rebound Foster.
Big time rebound by Foster.
He'll get fouled and go to the line.
He's my player of the game.
I would
Yeah, he's
I would
played
have
great.
to agree with that. He's had a great game. Hit that big momentum 3 earlier. And I don't think that Nixa has trailed since he did that.
The lead just gets longer and longer. And Clayton Hines really wants Keelan to play defense. And he has played great defense tonight.
The people who want Nixa to lose are slowly starting to leave. This was full a while ago. Which is, when I talk about everyone wanting Nixa to lose, it's half Southwest Missouri.
Foster is going to check out. I believe he's bleeding. Devin Kemp's going to come in with 4 fouls. But at this point, I mean, does it really matter?
You want Bryce Foster to shoot? That's okay. That's an interesting choice, Coach.
Well, Kemp misses the first one
I guess it
anyways.
worked out for him.
Yeah, I would not want Foster to shoot.
He just wanted Nixa to use a timeout. This free throw here, that makes it a 4-possession game. And another timeout.
Called by Republic with 1:23 left. The Eagles lead by 10. We'll be back after this short break brought to you by Scooters Coffee.
30 seconds.
A minute 23 left in the 78th annual Blue and Gold, and it looks like this one is going in favor of the Eagles.
That Clayton Hines chant brought to you by Wise Guys Screen Printing.
It was brought to you by Wise Guys Screen Printing, as he actually had a commercial a couple of years ago. 3-point shot, no good. Fighting for the board. McKnight, he throws it off the leg of Beckmeyer, but it will stay Republic basketball. And 3-point shot from Republic is no good. Foul, and it'll send Kemp to the line.
Ten-point game. This arena is emptying right now.
Why?
Very quickly.
Goodness.
Stay for the trophy presentation at least.
Free throw is good by Kemp. I'd like to say this one is over.
It's over. If he makes this one, it makes it a 4-possession game, but all 4 of those possessions have to be 3-pointers.
Second one is good. And the Eagles start to run away with this here at Great Southern Bank Arena with a minute left in the game. Hagwood driving through the lane, can't finish, so go to line 2, shoot 2. Coach Blancett's not happy with the call. He's just asking for the refs to play.
That's his third. Number 10, Bradley Hagwood, line 2 shots.
First free throw from Hagwood is good. 57.2 seconds left.
I thought you just said Garrett was throwing it in.
Second free throw rolls in. Here's Peters as Republic comes out of the press. And it'll be Kemp to break the timeline and the press. He'll be fouled and go to the line 2, shoot 2.
All right, can we stop fouling now?
Yeah, this is. Why is Adam and Jackson going back into the game? My goodness. Go to the X.
Catch on.
You think you learn by game 3 here in Great Southern Bank Arena.
Free throw rolls in.
Well, Republic's not giving up either, putting Rexroth back in along with Douglas. Sorry, someone took away my roster. I had it right here. And,
my roster?
Well, I was looking at yours and you moved it. I don't need it anymore.
Here's Hagewood. Shot no good. Rebound Beckemeyer. Foul's going to be called, and it will send Abish to the line.
This is going to be the longest fourth quarter of all time.
Dude.
First free throw does not fall.
McKnight and Cantwell will check out of the game with 36.2 seconds left. Second free throw will fall. Here's Kemp as Republic's in the press. He'll push up court to Kevon Flint, and Flint will hold this one out. Actually, he's going to swing it around to Kemp, and the Eagles are your 2023 Blue Division champions in back-to-back years. Their 12th total title, and stand at alone second most blue and gold champions. The second one by head coach Brock Blanchett. 59-48 in a great preview to this year. You guys got anything else?
Nope.
I don't.
Go
It
Eagles.
was a great game by the Eagles, especially there in that second half.
Looking forward to the rematch, 100%.
I am
So
too.
am I. Stay tuned. February 6th, the Eagles will play Republic at Republic in a conference matchup. 59-48 is your score from Trey Hartwell and Hayden Hopkins.